Hello, and finally, welcome to Total War Live. We had quite a large technical fault that we had to deal with, but we've dealt with it now, so it's fine, basically. Everything's absolutely fine. If you wanted something to check out whilst you were waiting, we had the What the Team's Working On blog that went live. We've got a little bit of an update for some of the teams, mostly from our new content team for the historical guys who have been working on something very interesting. They've put up a tiny bit of teaser concept art, so see what you can find out from that. That is available on the Total War blog, which is on totalwar.com. Now, you might have noticed in the top right, we've got a little message because we have a special guest. Do you want to introduce yourself, Indy?
Yeah, I am Indypride from Milk and Cookies Total War. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream.
How's it going? Are you all right? You having a good
Uh,
time?
I am doing very well. Excited to do some Total War Warhammer multiplayer, and excited about that blog post, man. I was not expecting that today.
I
That's
know,
good
it
stuff.
was sneaky, wasn't it? We just slipped it
It
in.
was very sneaky, yeah.
So, we are going to be doing some CA versus the world. You may have noticed in the top right, we've got a lobby and a password for you to join us. So, please come on over. Password is lowercase CA. Come and join us and let's play some Total War battles. So, you've never done one of these streams before, Indy. Have you ever seen the Wheel of Factions?
I have not. So walk me through how you guys deal with the Wheel of Factions.
Okay, so it's basically spin to win, right? So we do a massive spin. You tell us what you're hoping for, and then we crush your hopes, essentially, with random chance.
All right.
So what army are you most comfortable with, Indy?
I think the Wood Elves are probably my favorite faction in this game, so
Really?
I'll
Okay.
go with them.
All right, so we're hoping for Wood Elves. Here we go. Are you ready? Bretonia. How do you feel about that?
I'm down. I'm down to try it for sure.
We're down for Bretonia. Let's see I am going to be picking and matching up with. The Dwarves. Interesting. Very interesting. Two very different factions, which might play to our advantage.
Yeah, so with dwarfs, we have a very strong anvil, and with Bretonia, obviously, we have the very powerful cavalry. So, yeah, I mean, I think that combination is pretty strong. You're basically going to sit there with a really sturdy shield wall.
Yep.
I'm going to get in and behind with the cav, do some hammer and anvil charges, and I think we can make that work. So let's go with Bretonia here. And are these random armies, or do we just pick whatever we want?
So to start off with, let's pick our own builds, and then
Okay.
down the line we'll do some more crazy antics and see what we can come up with.
All right, sounds
So-
good. Hazard is a good player, so that might not be the easiest game ever, but that's all right. It'll make for a good one.
Well, we'll find out who he gets matched up with. If we go over to the gameplay screen now on stream, we'll see that we have been matched up with Hazard. He is going to be playing as, I'm guessing, the Wood Elves, but that is the default, so he might have not picked yet. So we'll see. Now, I am going to grab a Rune Lord, I think, because they are very powerful. So talk me through what you're going for in your build, Indy.
Okay. Well, what's probably going to happen is whoever joins is going to stream snipe, so they're going to know what our build is before we even get into the game. But I'm probably going to rock with the.
We
don't
have
stream snipe.
We do have a Stream Snipe cover, which is Dogbert, basically, in all of his forms. But they do sort of get a little hint of what we're going for on the right-hand side, where they've got the stat sheets for what armies we've selected, what units we're hovering over.
Yeah, I see it.
So
So
they're only getting about half of the information that they need to Stream Snipe.
yeah, okay. So I'll give some hints about what I'm building, and maybe not say the entire thing. But I think I can say with Bretonia, I really enjoy rocking with the Fey Enchantress. Her bound spell, the Comet of Cassandora. It's actually called, what is it called? I don't remember. It's basically like a huge comet she calls down. It can be pretty powerful, especially against cavalry blobs. So I enjoyed that, and she has a very powerful passive called Mist of the Lady, which effectively makes her Mortis engine. So I'm gonna rock with her, and she's great at supporting the Bretonian main line, and especially cav fights with Lore of Life. So I'll definitely be rocking with her. Maybe a couple of Grail Guardians to get it a little bit more thematic.
All right, nice. So, well, I mean, we've got our first army selection here, which is the green skins. Somebody has just joined Hazard as well. We've got NM Burrell. How would you spell that? How do you say that? Numbarl? Numbarl. Let's call
It's
him
hard.
Numbarl.
NM Barrel.
NM Barrel.
We'll call
Who
him
knows?
Barrel. Barrel Rider.
Barrel Rider. That's the one. All right. So, I'm going for quite a tanky build because I need to be that strong front line. But do you want me to take some siege weapons? Something a little bit naughty?
Yeah, I think we could do something cheeky like that. You want to maybe bring a couple, maybe the Goblobber.
I
That's
was
very
just
good.
hovering over the Goblover.
Very good versus the Greenskins and Chaos. They're not the highest leadership factions in the world, so yeah, that can be they're quite potent.
So we're going to need some armor piercing if we're coming up against Chaos
For
as well.
sure.
So
Yeah, I think Greenskins are going to probably, like, normally speaking, they won't rock with a lot of AP because they enjoy using big guns, which don't have a ton of AP, and they also the Savage big guns as well. But against Dwarfs, they're going to want some AP, so there will probably be some Black Orcs on the field. So I'll try to deal with those with my Cav, and then your Goblobber can target them, try to reduce some of their HP before they close into melee. And meanwhile, I'm going to probably focus on just a kind of high morale main line as I can get that can trade kind of cost efficiently with the Greenskins, and then Cav will probably be my focus for this one.
all right, fantastic. So let's have a little look at what chat's saying. So we've got a few messages, one of which is, how can I enter the game? That one's very easy to answer. All you need to do is look at the top left of the window. You can see CA versus the world. Password is CA in lowercase, so no caps. We might need to block the right side. I don't think we should block the right side of our stream cover. I like the fact that you've got a little hint at what we're going for, you know, so that we can still got something to talk about. We don't have to be too secretive, you know. Do you do a lot of streaming yourself, Indy?
I do not. I do not do a lot of streaming. YouTube is my focus, but it is one of those things that I've thought about a lot. I probably should get into the Twitch stream just because it helps advertise yourself, get your name out there a bit more for sure.
Do you think you'd do some streaming of some Total War?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if I was gonna do Twitch, it would absolutely just be for Total War, essentially.
Well, there you go. Stay tuned for some Total War streams
Huge
coming
Twitch
up.
channel coming your way soon, boys and girls. Get hype. Get real hype.
All right, I've gone for quite a small build, so I'm not going to have a crazy amount of units.
I like it. Honestly, that's a
quite
pretty
powerful.
solid build.
How are you feeling?
I'm still working on it right now. I'm trying to think how I want to round it out. I've got my core here, but I need to figure out how I want to finish it up. So it's probably going to be peasants because that's how you do it with Bretonnia. Peasants and knights. That's how they rock. That's how they roll.
You need some peasants to oppress, basically.
Yes, you need something to throw into the meat grinder and die so your knights can take all the glory. That's how
Exactly, yeah.
That's how Bretonnia does it, for sure.
That's how honorable battle works.
Yeah. Poor peasants, man. It is not a fun time being peasants in Bretonnia. Not a good life.
It's not easy being a peasant, man. It's
No,
not
it is
easy.
not.
All right. I've got like 23 gold left. What can I spend this on? I can't even upgrade one of my miners. No. Maybe I can get one of... No, that's pretty expensive. I think that's going to be my build. I'm ready to roll when you are.
All right.
Let's
almost
have a
there.
look at more chat. Duelist says, don't let the Dowie down, Whelan. It will be a grudging otherwise. I imagine it will. But I think I've won 2 games with the Dwarves on the stream. I don't play them that much. But they're not crazy difficult to play as. Because of that sort of tanky nature, you drop those abilities and just level up your troops almost on the field.
Yeah, I think the dwarfs are certainly one of the they're very army composition focused, right? I mean, that's what this game is in general, but certainly with the dwarfs, very much focused less on the micromanagement, and because you don't have any high mobility units really to move around the battlefield. You can kind of just focus on getting a strong range component, a strong infantry line, sit there, make your opponent come to you, and then hopefully beat them up once they close into melee.
That's the one. That's how we're going to do it.
All right. I am ready, by the way.
All right, let's hit ready. Let me just check what map we're playing on. You got any preferences of your favorite
Um,
maps?
well, I think well, I have a lot of favorite maps. I think Peak Pass will be fine
Peak
for this one.
Pass? All right,
Yeah.
let's do it. Here we go. We're just waiting for Barrel or NM Barrel. Who
Barrel
knows?
Rider.
Barrel Rider. Indy, do you play a lot of Warhammer itself? Do you play the tabletop?
I do not play tabletop, so I didn't know anything about Warhammer in general before this game got announced.
Are you
And
now super into it?
now I'm super into it. I got super into it before the game went live because I wanted to differentiate myself by actually learning about the lore and understanding where these factions come from, how they work. And I'd say that's worked out relatively well. But yeah, I really wanted to learn about the universe beforehand, before the game went live, so I could educate people on it. And so now, I mean, certainly there are plenty of people who know more about Warhammer Fantasy than I do, but I have a pretty good grasp on all the factions, and I've made some pretty decent predictions on what will be coming in Game 2 and Game 3. So we'll see how those play out as we go forward. But yeah,
So you actually got a chance to get hands-on, did you not, with
I
our
did.
demo?
I
So
went
you've
to
got
Santa
those
Monica.
secret ideas of what people are going to see.
Well, yeah, some of my confirmation or some of my ideas have already come true. Some of them have been way off base, a few of them. But we'll see. I mean, because obviously there's still, with that announcement today, there's going to be more content for Game 1.
There
So
is.
there's going to be another race pack. Obviously, don't know what it is yet, but that's pretty exciting.
That's incredibly
And
exciting.
I'm definitely looking forward to that for sure.
Those guys look amazing. Can't tell you anything about them, but they look
They look
very
amazing, but they're in the game. Okay, that's awesome. I just want
But
to pick your brain right now, but I can't.
I suppose I probably wouldn't say they look rubbish, though, seeing as I work for CA.
True.
So
I
maybe
don't think
you
that
can...
would go very well with your
No.
coworkers. Probably not.
Maybe you can slightly question my methods on that, but they do look very cool. I'm very impressed with them.
Glad
All
to
right,
hear
we're
it.
just waiting for everyone to load in.
Yeah, it's me. I don't have an SSD because I'm dumb.
Oh, you don't have
it's
a
my first-
webcam, don't have an SSD? Indie, mate.
Yeah, it's not good. It's my first load of the day though. It's only the first load that takes a long time. The
Yeah.
rest should be quick.
And then hopefully everyone else has got one.
Yeah, I think everyone else is probably already in.
So now that we've loaded in, they've selected their armies. Why don't you talk me through what you've built?
Okay, so it's pretty cool. One of the things I really like about the Fey Enchantresses and Bretonia's design in general is that Grail Guardians in the lore are the super-powered human beings that protect her, that her bodyguards basically, but they synergize extremely well in Total War Warhammer as well because they have low model count, which means they have high HP per model, and they essentially just work really well with the lore of life. They have high armor, high melee defense, so they're really tanky. You can throw them into the grinder and then keep popping Earthblood on them and keep them in the fight. So that's going to be one contingent. I'll be rocking with the Fey Enchantress and some Grail Guardians as a cav threat. And then my main line, just some peasants and a Grail Reliquary to keep them in the fight for a little bit longer because they have
Stop
kind
them running
of
away.
crappy morale. And then a Royal Pegasus Knight to give us a little bit of power in the air fight and swarm single entity units like a giant or anything like that they decide to bring.
Okay, good. So what I've gone for is 2 units of Slayers, one of which is the Regiment of Renown, which is the Dragonbacks. We've got 2 Miners up the front with blasting charges. We've got the Grumbling Guard and the Peak Gate Guard in the middle. And then we've got 5 units of Dwarf Warriors with great weapons with 1 Chevron. We've got a Rune Lord who's going to be dropping some abilities, and then we've also got 2 Rune Smiths as well, just so I can keep my line nice and wide and I don't have to clump up too much. And then, of course, we've got the Goblobber, who hopefully is going to do lots of damage.
Yep. So we're going to be working probably together in tandem with the infantry fight. Like I'll probably keep my peasants nearby your dwarfs so I don't get overrun by either Chaos or Greenskins, because Big Guns and Forsaken, which are probably 2 of the cores they're bringing, are going to absolutely wreck me, but they will not wreck you.
They will not do anything to me, basically.
Yeah. So the idea here is I'm probably going to hide my poor little peasants behind your line, let the Dawi take the fierce charge of the dwarfs or of the Greenskins and Chaos, and then my cav will swoop in from the rear and hopefully seal the deal, but we'll
All
see.
right. I like it. I like the plan. Let's do this.
Got an idea. Whether it works out or not, I have absolutely no idea, but it's a nice idea.
Well, as long as the idea is nice.
There we
I
go.
mean, we can't ask for anything more than that. Okay, I'm readied up. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, let's do this. We have slightly outnumbered them, but I suppose we can kind of expect that when coming up against Chaos. You've got the peasant advantage where you can just have quite a large army for quite cheap. Let's have a little look at these questing knights because they're probably my favourite of Bretonia. They look awesome.
Oh, they're beautiful, and they're not going to be as good versus greenskins just because greenskins don't have a ton of armor. But if Chaos decides to bring a lot of heavily armored units, like Chosen or Chaos Warriors or anything, questing knights will give them a very bad day.
Absolutely, and those Grail Guardians are going to be pretty much useful against anything because
Yeah.
they are awesome.
Don't want to be throwing them into dragon ogres or anything like with a huge bonus versus large and AP, but anything besides that, and they're going to be able to tank out for a very long time. So,
Okay, we've got
the
about
Tzeentch.
5 seconds left until we go in.
Let's
So
do
here
it.
we go. You
We
feel
won't
keen?
have perfect line of sight on their armies. I'm probably going to go do a bit of scouting with the Royal Pegasus first.
Okay, so I can see some Orc Boy Biggins, some Goblins, some Black Orcs. We've got Azag the Slaughterer on Skullmuncher, is it? The dragon? And he's coming up on the left flank.
All right,
That's
so
okay,
he
that's
has
gonna
Spirit Leech and what looks like Fate of Buna. Let me make sure. Yeah, he's got Fate of Buna, so that's going to hurt my Cav.
We've
Thankfully,
actually
I
got a
have
Hell
more.
Cannon as well, which we need to look out for.
Okay, then we're gonna spread. I'm gonna get a little bit behind you so we don't get clumped up and destroyed. So what's their main line? They've got Chaos Words, Great Weapons. Okay, so that's gonna be, yeah, you're gonna be in trouble against those. Those will put a hurt on you for sure. But the
Yeah.
Goblobber should be able to equalize that a bit before we get into melee.
Yeah, they're doing a little bit of damage already. They've gone for a Chaos Sorcerer with fire for their Lord. And it looks like... Yeah, they've gone for a selection of spells, actually. They've definitely gone for some damage spells, including fireballs, so we'll probably need to watch out for that on the Lords. Especially the Fey Enchantress, I would imagine. She's going to take a big hit from that.
Yeah. And the Hell Cannon was going after my Royal Pegasus Knights, so I'm gonna pull them back, get them out of range, make sure my Grail Guardians are behind the hill so the Hell Cannon can't get them.
I'm trying to do... that's already doing big hits to these Chaos Warriors, the Goblobber. And that's also going to do a massive morale hit to them. Hell Cannon is coming in now. And that's probably just going to take a big chunk out of my front line, unfortunately.
Yeah, so you're going to want to go on a spaghetti line, especially with your miners. Get spread out as much as possible so the Hell Cannon does less damage to your line.
So let's move these guys back a little bit.
Yeah, just get them a little bit more spread out.
All right. Let's move these Slayers out to the right as well. And then here comes Azag on the left, which makes me think he's probably going to drop some spells.
Yes, he definitely is. He's got Spirit Leech. I hope he's not... Oh, wow, we're already going for gen sniping. Dirty player, Hazard.
Well,
you
Wrath of
dirty...
Ruin's coming up.
Dirty boy. All right. Yeah, your Goblobber is doing work right now. I think you can switch targets and go for the next one.
Yeah.
All right,
so
Chariot's
let's
coming
target
for
the
you as
middle one
well,
now.
so I'm going to start pulling up to you and get my cab a little bit closer.
I've got my Slayers coming in to help out. And I'm actually kind of hoping those miners will just keep those chariots there, see if I can do some damage with these Slayers. But it looks like they're going to be about outnumbered, so we're going to have to pull those back. Alright, going to bring these Dwarf Warriors in. The miners can actually stay there. Just to deal with those Night Goblins.
So he's going to Fate of Buna, my Royal Pegasus Knights. But... And he might actually... Oh, he has archers there. I got to get out of there. So I'm coming in. We got a Dragon Ogre Boon up the center. Going to get our bonus for large units into that.
I've got my Slayers dealing with these chariots, and they're actually taking a massive chunk out of their health.
And I just got
They're
a beautiful
running.
charge on his Boy Big Guns, and I'm going to follow it up with a rear charge for the Royal Pegasus Knights. He's dead. The Cav's dead. Beautiful.
Alright, we've got a massive advantage on the right flank now. We can actually start pushing up, I think.
Push up there. I'm gonna get my spearmen in there, and oh, let's tie down Azag if we can.
Yeah. Try and get those
I
Slayers.
just destroyed his boar boy big guns. So we're gonna support. Manage to tie.
Sorry, you just cut out a bit there.
We didn't manage to get Azag, but that's all right because we seem to be doing okay in this main engagement in the middle.
Yeah.
And now my cab's coming in from the rear. Get a rear charge off on this green skin blob.
Huge hit from my miners there on the right flank. Alright. So I've got a Rune of Wrath and Ruin going on that big boss, and then also going to drop some damage resistance, some armor for these guys because they're struggling a little bit.
My cab is doing so much work in the back lines right now.
I've got a big charge of boar biggins coming up on the right, so I'm just going to have to send some dwarf warriors over the table to do them. But you have got some spears there that might be a bit useful.
Yep, I'll get them in. Oh, we need to get. I need to go get rid of the hell cannon.
Yeah, that would be helpful. He's dropped a vortex spell there that's actually going to come right into our clump.
Yeah, that's not going to do too much damage, actually. We're going to be fine there. Cav seems to be doing good.
So I'm going to start firing those guys in there. And in comes my dwarf warriors. They're not going to catch those boar boy biggins, I don't think. They just got a tiny clip. They might just get one of the models.
Yeah, I'm going to pull a halberd out to that side and make sure those boar boy big guns can't get a good charge in.
Okay, good.
We have routed their back lines. Just need some hammer and anvils and this game's over.
Slayer's still coming up on the right flank. They can probably go after some of these routing units as well. Got that mobility.
Oh, I didn't bring her Chalice of Potions. I'm sad. I talked about how good that could be, the Comet of Cassandura. I didn't actually bring it.
Yeah, I mean, it's all well and good to talk about stuff and that's really good.
You gotta bring it first.
You gotta use it.
Yeah. All right, let's kill this dragon ogre. If
Yeah,
that thing
I've got
dies,
my Slayers coming on there.
win.
They've got a massive anti-large bonus.
Oh, Faye, the Faye.
Yeah, she needs to get out there.
I'm gonna regrowth on my Grail Guardians. They're at half HP and they're gonna go all the way almost up to full.
I'm dropping a Rune of Wrath and Ruin on the Dragon Ogre, hopefully get him dropping down. And then my Runelord's going to come in with some buffs for us as well.
I need to kill those Chaos Knights. I'm gonna come in with the Grail Guardians and try to finish them off. I need to run the Fae away, run away. Well, I don't know if she's gonna be able. Oh, she's in a bad spot. Faye's in a bad spot. They're gen sniping so hard. Run! I don't know why a Wyvern's running as fast as Unicorn on the ground.
Actually got like one Chaos Spawn like smacking against my whatchamacallit. I've got I can't talk all of a sudden. My Goblover, sorry.
We're in good shape though.
They have actually run out of ammo though, so they're pretty useless now.
Get your Slayers under control. They're over here. I'm gonna circle them in red. Bring them back into the fight.
Gonna try and go after Azag there. The other ones here are pretty much. Actually, they need to go back after this Dragon Ogre. So he's targeting your Grail Reliquary now.
Alright, I'll try to pull that out. Yeah, look at the balance bar. You got a big advantage right now. It's a pretty good game.
Yeah, it's going pretty well so far.
They get a rear charge into these black. They're routing. They're shattering. That's game.
Bang.
Nice. Very nice.
Too easy.
Too easy. The
My
Dwarves
word.
and Bretonia, they synergize really well.
Yeah, they're a good combo. They're a very good combo because it gives you the strong front line that you don't have, and you just slap it in another unit and you're fine.
Beautiful stuff.
Can't believe, why is this game not ended yet? What's going on? We just got that one Night Goblin unit.
Yeah, there's something unbreakable on the, but I can't see where it is though.
I think they've actually left the game as well.
No, that was the spectator. I don't think that was one of the players. Oh, there. Yeah, it's the Night Goblins.
Just sent every single unit against them.
That's weird. It says they're the Regiment of Renown, but it didn't
There we
say
go.
what their name was. All right, save that.
Saving the replays as well. Well, that's 1-0
dude,
to
you gotta
CA.
go in and do that hardcore analysis after.
Exactly. So is this going to turn up on a YouTube video?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Who knows? So let's look at the
I
kills.
usually save my replays just in case.
So that rock lobber got me 163 kills on its own.
Yeah,
also,
that
the
thing
big gate guard
work.
116. I mean, I've got chaos up on my stats, and the dragon ogre did pretty well from them. But apart from that, they really didn't do much damage.
Questing Knights, 229 kills. I'll take that all day.
Absolutely. Let's have a little look at chat. Julia says, I need to get my micro under control. That's probably a fair comment. They both left at the end. I think they probably just realised they'd lost and given up. NSD says, Diablo says, new race pack coming. That is right. If you're a Total War 1 owner, Total War Warhammer 1 owner, sorry, we've got a new race pack coming for the old world. We can't tell you anything more than that at the moment, but you can check out our blog post on totalwar.com/blog. So, we need some new factions.
We do.
So, you didn't get Wood Elves last time, so we're still hoping for those. For me...
Yeah, should I start on Wood Elves on this Wheel of Faction this time or no?
What do you reckon?
I can try spinning from Wood Elves again and see if I can land on them.
Alright, let's do it. I feel like that decreases the odds, but why not? Here we go. Vampire counts for you, Indy.
Okay.
Vampire counts. Okay. Now, for me, I was kind of hoping for vampire counts, actually. But I would probably take Empire. Let's see. And I'm going to be playing as Bretonnia this game. So, a little swap and rolls. And let's see.
That's also pretty good synergy. We both have very strong cav. I'm going to have better infantry than you, of course, but... Vampire counts are one of the strongest factions in the game currently. The Raise Dead ability is just super good.
It is amazing.
And yeah, their cav is fantastic. Their monsters are great. They have decent air control, and they can't route. So all of that stuff combined makes them... Well, and half their roster causes fear or terror. Yeah. So, yeah, with Bretonnia, like, we're definitely... Well, actually, unless they try to counterpick, we're probably going to have air superiority if we choose to go that route. Mm-hmm. Not that we have to. You start out with your build, see what do you want to do? How do you want to handle this? Do you want to go cav heavy? Do you want to go air heavy?
So I think you've got a nice, with the Blood Knights, you've got quite a nice cav contingent as well if you chose to go that direction.
Yes.
So we wouldn't necessarily have to go all cav. But I think we definitely should take at least maybe like 3 or 4 units of ground cav, then maybe 1 flying. But I suppose that's what you did last time, so we probably want to switch up a tiny bit. I think we're gonna.
Do we want to get Barrel? Do we want someone else in?
Yeah,
like every
Barrel
time?
has already played. So if you want to join us, the lobby name is CA versus the World. Password is CA lowercase. We've got Dark Knight who is joining us. He's going to be playing as the Von Carsteins. We need somebody new, so come join us.
Yeah. Thanks for joining that first game, guys. Hazard and Barrel Rider. Enjoyed it. It was fun.
It was good fun.
Good game.
And you said he was a good player as well, but I didn't see it.
Oh, dang. Dude, the call out. That's brutal. That is absolutely brutal, man. Just absolutely no mercy there whatsoever.
Well,
okay.
it's 1-0 at the moment. It's 1-0 to us. So
yeah.
if they
feels good.
If they can equalise it, then maybe it'll put me down a peg. But we'll see what happens.
You've got me on your team, so I mean,
exactly.
It's like...
I'm feeling confident. I mean, we usually come out on top even when we haven't got you on the team. So this should.
I mean, we're literally undefeated together. We've never lost.
Exactly. So. You can't deny those stats.
All right.
So I've gone for King Lewin on Bequist as my Legendary Lord.
Yeah.
He's got
Make sure you
regen
get
as
his
well.
Sword of Corone. It's super good.
Yeah.
It starts on a super long cooldown, which is unfortunate, but once it comes up, like in any cav fight or engagement, it's just super worth it.
All right. It is pretty strong. Minus 30 armor, minus 36 melee defense. That's pretty strong. I think I might also go for some Grail Knights. 2 of those. And then I'm tempted to actually get like a couple units of Knights Errant and have like a strong block because they're quite cheap and you can go for numbers. Because if you're going to have, you're pretty much going to be able to take any melee fight on the ground on your own almost with the numbers you're going to have with the vampire counts.
Yeah.
So I don't have to go too strong on the melee. I can kind of
True. I think you can go cav and mobility heavy, so you can get 1 or 2 nice flyers as well. And yeah, having magical attacks this game, if God of Gobbo stays on Wood Elves, is going to be really nice because a lot of those units have ward saves and magic
so
attacks
those
will completely
Royal
ignore them.
Pegasus Knights are probably a good option.
Yeah,
they do
they're
have
definitely
those magical attacks as well. And
if they swarm a tree man ancient or something like that, it's just gonna die.
Yeah,
like
so
instantly.
I'm gonna grab a couple of those. In that case, I might go for some slightly cheaper ground cav. In fact, yeah.
You might only need 1. They're pretty squishy, so having 2 might be a bit too much.
Okay. And we get some ground knights as well. And then I'm thinking maybe some battle pilgrims for my front line. Just because they've got that frenzy, which is going to help.
Yeah, and they're good versus what else for sure.
Yeah,
and they're actually, yeah, they're high leadership as well, so they're not terrible versus the vampire counts.
Yeah, exactly. So it's looking like a pretty small army, but a pretty strong one. So hopefully, with your, massive troops, that's going to come back full circle.
Yeah, I'm going not super elite heavy, but I'm not going to have like massive amounts of numbers. But the thing with vampire counts is every battle you go into, as long as you have raised dead, you're essentially going to be getting 5 or 6 zombies at the very least.
Yeah.
So numbers wise, you can start with a pretty elite army and then still end up having quite a few numbers to chew through on the field as well. So we're going to get some Cryptors thrown in there for good measure. And I think I'm about ready.
All right, just going to have a quick look at chat. Let's see what people are saying. Petra Kubig says, thanks for the props, Indy. I'm assuming that that is a different username to someone we just played. Davina Gobbo will do well. He is good. We've got God of Gobbos coming up against us, who is apparently making a little name for himself because somebody knows who it is. So,
let's change the map.
Yeah,
let's go to let's take a look here.
I quite like Mushroom Cave. That's one of my favorite ones.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's roll
I'm
on
down.
that. And so, have you played against God of Gobbos or Dark Knight before?
I do not recognize either of them, but that doesn't mean I haven't played them before.
Played quite a few multiplayer battles, I suppose.
Yeah, I played a decent amount. Like my channel's focused on multiplayer, so that's typically what I do when I get on. But I also like playing with mods and stuff. That's one thing that I've really enjoyed recently. Obviously, the modding tools for Total War Warhammer are awesome, and being able to get in a lobby with a bunch of friends, like just download a couple unit packs or something just to keep things fresh and jump in there is always a good time.
Okay, right. I am ready to roll. Looks like Dark Knight as well. And got a Gobbos. So we're about to roll in. Another quick look at chat. They've said it won't be a Legendary Lord. If we're talking about the old friend, it's not going to be a Legendary Lord, no. We are also seeing where's Ninja Hunt to take on CA. He does sometimes watch the streams, so we might see him. Have you played many games against Ninja Hunt?
Yeah, actually, when Bretonia came out, when we got early access, we played, I think, 3 or 4 games together, and we'll definitely be doing a lot of content together on Total War Warhammer 2 as well.
Awesome. I got to meet him for the first time when he came into the studio for the sneak preview that you got at the Judges' Day.
Yeah, that was like a week and a half ago for you guys, right?
Yeah,
2 weeks ago,
pretty
maybe?
soon.
Yeah. Yeah, that was an awesome event. Really fun.
Looking forward to Warhammer 2?
No! Not at all. My whole YouTube channel is only dedicated to that series. Yeah, no, of course. Very excited, yeah.
So, of the 3 races that we know about, which are you most excited about?
Um, that's tough because my three favorite races in Warhammer are pretty likely to be in game two. I'll just say Lizardmen and High Elves for now. There are two of them.
Hmm.
Not sure what that third one is.
Oh, I don't know. No idea.
Oh
No
man, I
idea.
don't know. But yeah, so I think in terms of the race lineups, game two is even more exciting for me than game one was, just because I like Empire and Dwarfs are cool, and this might go in the book, but they're not my top tier factions by any means. I think that Warhammer Fantasy has more interesting stuff to offer, and I think game two will do that.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. If you see like the lizardmen are such a unique race. Like lizard people aren't something you see a lot in fantasy nowadays in gaming. So
Well, yeah,
it's
especially Mayan, Aztec, Inca
exactly.
dinosaurs, like that's a very unique aesthetic for them for sure.
Exactly. So we can really push the completely new scenes almost. Like you've never seen dinosaurs riding dinosaurs shooting ancient laser beams from an Aztec seat. Like it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be
Well,
cool.
yeah, and then it matches up with the more high fantasy of the high elves, who
Hmm.
like really fit into that. Like Ulthuan is just this beautiful continent. You've got dragons going everywhere, and it just feels very. It feels even. It's just like visually very stunning
Hmm.
and pretty unique. So I think, yeah, I think the faction lineup in game two is something that's going to be pretty special.
So let's talk setup here. I'm probably going to need quite a lot of support from you when it comes to the front line. My front line is pretty weak on its own. There's no Grail Reliquary there because a lot of that money's gone on my mobility contingent. So what kind of setup have you gone for so far?
Okay, so I have zombie front lines, Graveguard, and Stearnsman as my infantry core, and then Crypt Horrors backing them up. So pretty standard fare for the vampire counts, honestly. Two Blood Knights and the Red Duke.
Hmm.
And so basically, well, it's interesting because actually the Wood Elves match up very well versus the vampire counts in my experience. They can do something. Well, they can basically spam Treekin and Treeman Ancients, and there's not a whole lot the vampire counts can do about that. At
Yeah.
least not with the build that I have, because they lack bonus versus large. Yes, Blood Knights have bonus versus large, but they're only 2 units, and they can get swarmed and cut to pieces. If you stick in melee and try to surround something like a Tree Man Ancient, it's tanky enough that it's not going to like go down instantly. But
Yeah.
that's where you come in. So if they do something like that, Lewin and your Royal Pegasus Knights can land on one of some of his tree units and just slaughter them.
Yeah.
So the main line infantry fight probably going to go to them. It's going to end up depending on how we use our flyers and our cav if we want to win this one.
And we've got a very strong cab, so hopefully that's going to win us the day.
Yes,
Like
it's also pretty micro intensive, so we'll
it
see
is.
if the micro will hold up in this one.
I feel like we can defend in the centre and hopefully not have to worry too much about it. So obviously you're going to be dropping some raised dead. We're going to have to make sure that we're getting into the right combat. But apart from that, hopefully we can let your guys do the work.
Yeah, and I will say I'm not playing on debug cam right now. This is one thing that I would love for Creative Assembly to implement. Just put it in the regular options so I don't have to go into preferences script every time. But debug cam is a fantastic way to get your micro under better control. If you want to learn how to play multiplayer, it basically lets you zoom out further so you can
Hmm.
see more of the battlefield at once. I don't have it on right now because I usually switch between it and replays. So my micro, that's going to be my excuse beforehand. My micro might
I
slip
was
a little
wondering
bit
where this
too.
was going.
My micro might slip a little bit too, just because I'm used to keeping my camera zoomed out a bit more. But it ended up being okay last game. I mean, 226 kills on questing nights. I'll take that any day.
All right, let's do this.
All right, let's go. All right, so let's see what they got. We've got
Okay.
Skeleton Spearman, Vlad von Karstein. They do have Vargeist and a Terrorgeist for the vampire counts. And yeah, for the Wood Elves, we've got a pretty tree spirit focused army. Looks like two Treekin, Durthu, and Tree Man as well.
Okay, so that's obviously going to be. Actually, they got two big targets for my flying death squad here. Because those Vargeist and the Terror guys are probably not going to fare too well against those Pegasus Knights, I would imagine.
No, the Royal Pegasus Knights will absolutely slaughter them, the Vargeist. So, and actually, it doesn't look like they can support it particularly well either. So I think what we're gonna want to do here is push up. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any range units on the field, although there might be something hidden for the Wood
Yeah,
Elves. They do have some
absolutely.
Vanguard stuff. Um, and if at any point the Wood Elves kind of stray away from Vampire counts, I think you can try to seek out an engagement, try to get rid of the Vargeist early.
Yeah.
Or you might want to just hold back and wait if they get a bit isolated from the Terrorgeist, because if they ever do, you will just slaughter them in seconds. The Terrorgeist makes things a little bit scarier, but Lewin will definitely beat a Terrorgeist in melee for sure.
Okay. So we're
How
moving
long
on this
until
front
your
line.
Sword of Corone comes up?
I have got 55 seconds.
Okay, so let's wait until that comes up, and then whatever engagement Lewin decides to go into, he can pretty much neutralize their ability to sustain in melee.
Hmm. So they've gone for Vlad von Carstein in the centre, and he's got quite a lot of spells actually. He's definitely got Raise Dead, Invocation and Heck as well, so pretty standard from that end. And it looks like he's maximised his regen ability as well.
Need to look what Durthu has. He has Flock of Doom, and he does have Sword of Faith. So, in an infantry fight, I cannot beat the Wood Elves. He will definitely beat me. So, yeah, this might actually be kind of challenging. Because he definitely has a counter build to what I have. It's not that I'll get absolutely slaughtered in melee, but I think that he will win that in the grind. So we might want to just try ganging up on the vampire counts, eliminating them early, and see if they actually work well together as a team.
Okay, so I'm going to move my front line over to the right a bit, just so that we're more central on the vampire counts.
You lost HP on some of your cab. Did you get?
Yeah, that was a Flock of Doom there from Vlad. Manfred, rather.
Flock of Doom is Durthu's spell.
It is indeed, sorry.
Unforgivable, sir. Alright,
I don't play Wood Elves very much, man.
You don't? Why not? They're so much fun.
They are cool. They are cool. I do need to get into them more. I get, like, as much time as I can to play multiplayer, but usually we have quite important stuff to work on.
So there's a Flock of Doom on the ground. Let's pull out of that.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're just going to have to engage because they're going to keep Flock of Dooming us.
Yeah, let's pull forward. There's no point keep running back and stuff.
Yeah, let's go in. So I do have my Blood Knights in a decent spot. The problem is he does have 2 War Dancers with Azrai Spears. This is gonna be a tough fight, man.
It's gonna be strong. It's gonna be strong. He does have some Blood Knights back there as well, which is gonna be difficult. They are quite hard to take down.
Yes, they are.
All right, moving forward. We've already taken a little bit of damage on those Battle Pilgrims coming from the Flock of Doom.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go into the
in.
Wood Elves. I think I've got an idea actually.
Okay.
All right, so we're moving up. We're gonna engage here.
Now, of course, King Lewin is causing terror against these Wood Elves.
Yeah, if any of their big stuff gets isolated, definitely try to land on it. You might want to try taking that air fight now. Yeah, go for the Vargeist. Charge the Vargeist.
He's got his Terrorgeist right behind, but of course.
Yeah, I think you can win that with Sword of Corone.
Alright, here we go. Right, those Vargeists are melting under the Sword of Corone.
Take a look at this Wind of Death, dude. Wind of Death, boys!
Oh my god.
Woo! Woo! Feels good. You don't have a melee fight or a melee force anymore. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. Alright, so let's use our cab to get into the rear here. I have an opportunity to do something that I'm not gonna say yet, but when people see it, right?
go after this Terrorgeist now, pretty much.
Nice.
Right, those Blood Knights are just running behind their little screen of Skeleton Spearmen now.
Kill him. Light unit. All right. Yeah, I gotta get those cows.
Just gone for that charge there. He doesn't seem to be paying much attention to those Blood Knights anymore. And if I can get rid of these Graveguard in front of them, I have got a unit of Cav here that can go after him as well.
I think this might be one of those games where the army composition much to overcome. I don't know if we have enough to deal. Are you winning the air fight? It looks like you are.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, can you get your cav into the back of the Wood Elves and see if we can kill them?
Alright, here they come. Oh, I've got Blood Knights coming after me here.
Yeah. That's alright. Let's get the rear charge off. Actually, get the Grail Knights into the Treekin, and we can kill them very fast.
Okay.
Nice, nice, nice. Let's raise some. Yeah. Right into the tree.
Yeah, here they come.
Yeah, go. Good stuff. You have a couple spearmen that came. Oh, you
So
can't.
you cracked up with it.
You have a couple spearmen that came back.
Yeah.
Alright, this isn't going terribly at the moment. This is looking
yeah,
okay.
I've got that air fight's won now, so I can pretty much focus on something else. I can
Alright,
go after
if
that
you can land on the Treemen or Durthu, that would be really big. And then get your Grail Knights into there to help them kill him. I'll send my Blood Knights in there as well, and that might be enough to finish him off. Pull these Grail Knights out. I just circled them in red. Let's get that stuff out. Actually, no, kill the Vargul first. There's a Vargulf there, and then we'll pull them out. Yeah, alright, he's dead.
Oh.
So now we're gonna swarm Durthu and the Treemen. Yes, that's good. That's good. Yes.
Another thing I knew is one of those.
Oh, it's sort of Daith is gonna be problematic, but yeah, I have invocation. Zombies in there, just to help us get. If Durthu goes down, we win. I think.
Hopefully. I've got some annoying war dancers over here that are just trying to target one of my cav units.
Pull the one out, just to let him get a bit more regen in. And then you can cycle charge him and charge him again.
Yeah.
I think vampires are starting to crumble a bit.
Getting a little bit of lag on my side.
Yeah, it is starting to lag. That just allows more time to micro, right?
Exactly.
Perfect. All right, Durthu's getting low. I'm gonna pop LC on him and really lower his ability to fight this. Oh yeah, with Sword of Corona on top of him too. He's gonna melt. Yeah. Oh, look at that, dude. He's got 19 speed, 0 melee defense. Just attack him. Attack him with everything.
Here it comes.
Yeah, get Lewin in there as well. Durthu doesn't seem to be long for this world. Nice charge. Well, it's going to be a close game. The blob is real.
These battle programs are just holding off these skeleton spearmen over there, but they're going to be able to come back in and help as well in a minute.
Durthu, can you die, please?
If you don't mind.
Yeah, for real. Like, I get you're a big tree, you're pretty cool. You've lived long enough. It's only been like 10,000 years. Like, time for you to go.
You need a nap, man. Like, get back in the soil. Have a sleep.
Alright, we do have some Blood Knights coming in from the other side.
Yeah.
Darthu dead? Oh, he's got 61 HP. Yeah, he's gonna die. He's not. Oh, he is drowning. I think he just died.
Where's he gone?
All right, kill the tree man now.
Yeah.
That was big. That was gigantic, actually, killing Darthu there. Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Good. Raise some dead here. Because they don't have the duelist trait, so they're going to have a really hard time beating up the Red Duke when he's surrounded by zombies.
Those Blood Knights are a big bit of trouble now.
Oh, those Blood Knights melted. That was beautiful.
I've got these really annoying war dancers who won't leave me alone over here, so I keep having to look over.
Yeah. I don't have any healing, but I can raise more dead, so might as well do that. Pretty good spell, I heard.
Mm-hmm. Slightly
And-
useful. That's
Yeah,
what I heard.
just
Slightly useful.
Alright, so I'm going to give your Royal Pegasus Knights armor piercing. Charge the Treekin with them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. The teamwork. The teamwork makes the dream work, boys.
The war dancers are coming in from the other side now, so they've got quite a bit of anti-life.
I think they've run out of steam. I don't think they can win this game.
Just going to charge them right in the back.
I say that, and then we're going to lose, but... No, but I think that we pretty much have this. Yeah, I'm going to charge those Azrai War Dancers with spears. Red Duke's still in there, still regenerating like a boss. Pop LC Fun King Lewin and kill him because he's Bretonnian and we hate Bretonnian.
Nice big charge in the back with the Pegasus Knights there.
Yeah, we got this.
Tree man's gone.
Very well done. Yeah, those War Dancers. Oh man, those War Dancers have 143 kills. Most of it's probably on zombies, but...
I think most of it was actually on Cav that I didn't have a chance to look after.
Oh,
to be
really?
honest. Yeah.
Oh, his tree man actually came back.
Oh, he reckons, does he?
Yeah, well, yeah. Not for long. Not long for this world. I got my Blood Knights going for him. We don't have a lot of kills, but that's only because we're fighting a bunch of big old tree guys.
See how he likes this.
Oh,
Not
see
very
ya.
much by the looks of it.
Good night, sweet prince. Oh man, he melted. Dude,
Oh
those Royal
my
Pegasus
God.
Knights, they're so
Goodbye.
good against ward save units. Wow. And large too, obviously. That was sweet. You know, to charge the Treekin with them, and they'll die, and that will be game. I'll have Red Duke duel Vlad here. Oh, I can pop LC on him. All right, let's pop LC on Vlad. Murder him. Get some zombies in play. Very well executed. Nice work.
Doing well, aren't we?
Yeah, we're still undefeated.
Bang. Step it up, boys.
King Lewin's
Oh, there's
regenerating.
the Treekin. I was looking for him for ages. Come at you. Trying to chase away my Knights of the Realm.
Oh, those Graveguard sitting there. Time. Let's kill those Graveguard.
Just to add insult to injury, I'm just going to add my Sword of Corone to this tiny little fight.
Red Duke should be able to kill Vlad because he has this trait.
Oh, couldn't even get there in the time. Oh well.
Let's surround Vlad. As soon as Vlad dies, they'll auto route.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I can look at chat because this is over.
Over.
Trees work against some other factions fine. Anything without range, fire damage, or AP will likely have problems. Yeah, I do think that the Tree Man builds are really good versus the Vampire counts, but thankfully in this case, we had the addition of Bretonnia with their magic attacks. Synergizes super well. And yeah, Lewin and the Royal Pegasus Knights together just utterly demolished Durthu and the Tree Man Ancient, especially when you pop Elseef and some of those abilities on him.
Well,
Super good.
one of my favorite things about multiplayer is the fact that you can completely change how an army works just by the ally you have.
Yeah.
So when you've got that mix-up of factions that you'd never see together normally, it gives you these weird little combos that you can pull off. And suddenly
Yeah, like
you've got
dwarfs
like a
obviously have
super
no
anti-druid
mobility,
build.
but then when you add Bretonnia with them, suddenly they become like a much more potent force.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Bang.
That's another reason why I'm super excited for free for all. Just so many different factions that have very different playstyles, and then they're gonna combine into really weird ways in free for all.
Mm-hmm. Free for all is a lot of fun.
I can
Let's look at
imagine.
let's look at some kills. So 86 on those Pegasus Knights, but they were targeting large models. 127 on one of my Grail Knights. I've also got 2 units over 150 or so with Battle Pilgrims.
Oh yeah,
Lewin,
they did.
Lewin not great. Only about 33, but once
Well,
again, targeting
he was
those,
going for big stuff,
he
so
was
that's
going for
not.
big stuff, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, that's. I would love to see what kind of HP damage he did to units in that one. I bet he did a lot because he hurt Darthu pretty bad. Red Duke, 192 kills because that first Wind of Death took out 2 almost full infantry units.
That was huge.
Yeah, it wasn't perfect. I really love those ones where you manage to get it like through their entire line and their entire battle line just disappears instantly. That's always fun. It didn't quite do that. It only hit 2 units, but it was definitely worth. And then the Blood Knights, yeah, I mean 2 chevrons that game. Like that's not easy to get 2 chevs on a unit that
Absolutely.
expensive. So
That's
80
a
kills,
big
but a
amount
lot
of
of those
kills.
were on like Treekin and like probably got part of the Tree Man. Ancient killed the Vargulf as well. And then the Crypt Horrors did what they're supposed to do, which is wait until the Graveguard and zombies get in and then smack stuff around with their AoE attacks. They did pretty well.
And be horrific, which is in the title.
They are definitely very horrific. I will say that.
Let's look at the chat. 19 steam tanks is fun, so good luck.
Is it? Is it though?
I'm not sure it is that fun.
I mean, I'd be down to try like a World War II style steam tank battle. That would be fun. I don't
That would
know,
be
like
fun.
rolling
So
that against a regular army would be kind of cheesy.
Do you know what? I went in a 2v2 battle on Ranked the other week, and I was playing as a pretty standard Vampire Counts build. And I was teamed up with an Empire guy who was given like an entire army of steam tanks. And I was like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah,
We ended up winning.
Yeah, I mean, it can work, especially against some factions that don't have a lot of AP, and obviously they don't get they don't get feared or terrified. They can't rout, so it can be tough to shut those down. That's not fun to play against, though.
No,
Steam
not
tank
at all.
spam, that's not fun at all.
So, on the subject of spam, let's find out what we'll be spamming next with the Wheel of Factions. Slightly wonky here as it's just sort of flopping around at the top, but that's why we love it. So, we're still hoping for Wood Elves. Let's give it a big spin. And it's the green skins. How do you
All
feel
right,
about
well,
that?
people were asking for that, so I'm down.
Bang. You got what the people wanted, and that's what's important. So I am going to be playing as the greenskins as well.
All right.
The Great Green Horde.
Let's make it themey here. I'll go Bloody Hands, and you can go...
Standard greenskins.
Well, if we want to win, you probably shouldn't go Crooked Moon, but an all Goblin army would be fun. It would lose probably, but it'd be fun.
They can work, especially with the Night Goblins against
It
dwarves.
can. It's hard. An all
is
Night
hard.
Goblin army is hard to win with, for sure.
All right, so let's see. I like to take Azag on his Skull Muncher. Let's see what kind of spells we want to go for.
We is mean, we is green.
Exactly. So what are they going for? They've gone for dwarves and they've gone for Bretonnia. So they're trying to copy our build, man. They're trying to copy.
How
our
dare
build.
they?
So
They saw it
rude.
work, and now they're going to try to... You can't copy this kind of talent. It's impossible.
So we've got Aspect of the Dread Knight, which is very fun because it causes terror. And then maybe a Spirit Leech as well. Doom and Darkness is also fun. I do like this set of spells. I'm not a big fan of Vortexes just because they're a bit too wild for me. Fate of Beauty,
Yeah,
maybe?
hint, change vortexes a bit more, thanks. Alright,
Oi. Right. Now, as far as army compositions go, what do you want me to shoot for here?
Alright, well, we're up against dwarfs, so we're going to want some armor piercing. So I don't think we need to go all black orcs by any means. But
Definitely
I think
should take
having
some.
a couple
Yeah.
wouldn't be a bad thing. Ooh,
Also
I like
got
it.
those 8-peak loonies are pretty good for their armor sundering. Or is it poison rather? one of these guys has armor piercing. I think, yeah, it's the Warlord's boys who have that armor thundering, which is going to be pretty handy. So I'll probably grab those guys as well. And those night goblins, I think it's these guys. One of these guys has armor piercing, don't they? Have I gone mad?
I don't know. You can look at the unit card. The unit card might help. Yeah, armor sundering. That's gonna be pretty good versus dwarves. Minus 32 armor, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. Nasty Skulkers, that's what I was thinking of, have that armor piercing as well. They can also Vanguard deploy, so they're going to be pretty handy to take. Squig Herds also have that armor piercing. Love Squig Herds, they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think squigs in this game. Well, this is the problem when dwarves and Bretonnia get together, because what works against dwarves does not work against Bretonnia, and vice versa.
Very true. Very true.
So I think, well, there are two things we could do. We could both try to focus on beating one kind of army. So I could like go against a counter Bretonnia army, go counter dwarf army, and then we kind of synergize together that way. Or we could try to each build something that can kind of work versus both. Yeah,
I mean, what do you want to do? You are the guest, so you should have the priority.
Okay.
I mean, well, I've got a lot of armor piercing here, so I could max out my anti-dwarf.
I kind of want to go a themey build, and a themey build for Warzag is obviously a bunch of savage orcs.
Exactly.
Because that's the real Green Tide right there. That's the dream.
I mean, that's going to be pretty handy going up against
Bretonnia. Not against dwarves, because they don't have a ton of AP. And kind of crappy morale, crappy armor. It's a little bit problematic because this kind of build will work against Bretonnia, not so much against dwarves. But what I can do is I can bring the Savage Orc Boar Boy Big Guns, which have a lot of AP, and together we can kind of have you with a couple of your black orcs be that tanky front line, and I can follow in behind you, and then I can worry about the rear charging and winning the cav fight and mobility battle. Exactly. So if you want to go like super heavy on the infantry, I can go a little bit more micro heavy with the cav.
Okay.
And that might end up working out pretty well, I think.
All right. I like the sound of that. Let's get two more of these guys. Okay, so I've got a strong contingent of Black Orcs here, and then I've gone for quite a few Nasty Skulkers as well to give us that sort of armor piercing, and we've got the armor sundering from the Warlord's boys as well. And then I've got a tiny bit of mobility. I've got my Shaman to give me a few buffs and debuffs, and then Azag up in the air. Now, do I want to take Azag off of Skull Muncher, considering...
Yes, against Bretonnia, you cannot win the air fight, so you do not want him up in the air, for sure.
Yeah. Alright, so... I think, apart from that... I mean, that gives us a little bit more room to work with, actually, so we could get another... Oh! I need to just drop one more spell, and I think I'll probably get rid of Spirit Leech.
How many more battles did you want to do? Or when is the stream running till?
So we run from 3 to 5 normally, so we've got just over half an hour. So
okay.
About 39 minutes, so we'll probably do about 2 or 3 more at the most. After this, if it goes to 3-0, we need to start taking some stupid builds, I think.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's one thing I can ask chat right now. So if you guys watch my channel, you might have seen me do the Trials of Tzeentch series before, where we go random army builds and try to win with whatever craziness is given to us by Tzeentch. So let us know in the chat if you want to see Trials of Tzeentch, where we literally get the randomest army builds possible and try to win with them. But we're open to other stuff too. We can do whatever you guys want us to do. I'm very flexible, obviously.
Oh, we've also got Boar Chariots that Civ 5 Freak posted in the chat. Also, Civ 5 Freak, why are you not a Total War Freak? Come on, guys. Yeah, some Boar Chariots might be quite helpful as well. Especially against the dwarves. How much do they cost? So they're going to set us back about $1,000. What do you reckon? Chariots or Squigs? Squigs are definitely more fun.
Squigs are a lot of fun. Whatever you want to do, man. You can do either one.
I'm keeping Squigs because I love Squigs.
Okay, Squigs are awesome.
We also need to change the map before I ready up.
Yeah, I'm almost ready. I'm taking.
Right, it's your pick for map now. What map should we play on?
We can go. Something Galbaraz. That's pretty themey.
Gabaraz. Okay. All right.
Almost there. Just need one more unit. Trying to figure out what my build is. All right.
Shetland Apache says, if you guys get 3-0, I will become your biggest fans. That is a
Why are
big
you not
deal.
already our biggest fans?
Yeah, I mean, that's the first question. But that is a big deal. Biggest fans. Biggest fan. Whelan brings the Ballboy Chariots was what Civ 5 Freak played. Would he play Luton? Do you think he'd bring Luton against us, or is he going to go for Fey Enchantress?
That's a good question. Flying Terror against Greenskins is pretty tough to deal with, but
Yeah.
luckily I have. Well, let me make sure I have it. I need to make sure I have it. Yep. I've got just the thing for our boy Lewin, so I'm not too worried.
Okay, all right. Civ 5 Freak says, Civ 5 was my first game on Steam, and that's what made my Steam name. Winky face. I'll let you off then. You should have bought Total War first, but we'll let you off this once. Just this once. All right, we're loading in. You ready?
I'm
Pretty
ready.
good?
I saw nobody say anything about Trials of Tzeentch, so I don't think people are hyped for that. I don't know.
That's fine. We're just going to do some stupid builds, and it's going to be fun.
But first we have to wah.
Exactly. Can you give me your best warg?
I can, but it'll break your eardrums, so probably not.
That's fine. Do it. I'm so keen. Come on.
And it also destroys my vocal cords, so probably not ideal.
All right, fair enough. How about your best Wurzag impression?
Oh God, are you really gonna put me on the spot like that, dude? Really? How about you do it first, and then I'll do it.
Well, all right. How about I'll do Azag, all right, and then you do Wurzag. Are you ready?
I need to hear how he sounds. I don't even know how he sounds. Like I
What
know he's got
Wurzag?
the Cockney accent, but that's like it. That's all Greenskins. Like
Well, all right. I'll let you off this time, but if you come on again, I need an impression from you. Okay?
no, I mean I have him, so I can listen to him. I just need to hear his voice line real quick.
Okay. All right.
Do your Aztec one, and then I'll do Wurzag.
I feel like you're just gonna drop out on me. You'll be like, "Oh yeah, I actually can't be bothered to be honest." All right. Skull Muncher. How about that? How's that?
That's pretty good, dude. I liked it. That's pretty good. Oh God, dude, it's gonna be so bad. Oh, I'm nervous. You got me. You put me on the spot, man.
Come on.
I'm a nervous wreck, bro.
For the people at home.
All right. Let me. I'm gonna do my Savage Orc chant beforehand.
Okay.
Get myself hype up, you know. What? Give me a line. Give me a line to say.
The Great Green Horde. Say the Great Green Horde.
The Great Green Prophet.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
My Cockney accent is on fleek, boys. All right. We're gonna role play super hard for this one.
Yeah. Just act really stupid, so we should be fine.
All right. We is main. We is green. Let's go.
We's big. We's hard.
We's big. We strong. Wah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Big and hard. This is a family stream, I should point out, by the way, guys. So no connotations, please.
Did someone say something bad?
No, I'm just preempting it.
Okay. gotta
Alright,
gotta
listen
keep
to
it
chat.
PG.
Bloody Hound says, Michael does stupid builds without Indy there. Wow. Wow, Bloody Hounds.
Wait,
Thanks for that.
were you the one? Was it you who was playing Wood Elves against Darren's Chaos last week?
No, that was Guy.
Okay.
I played against Tom and got knocked out in the first round.
Yeah, that triggered me deeply. he had his Hawk Riders, which have a lot of AP, so they
Yeah.
can and they can kill Hell Cannons super easy. So he was using them to shoot, which is fine, but like you can use them in melee really well too, which I think some people don't know.
Oh, I've just bugged up my battle lines. That is not good.
Uh oh, you're getting shot.
Yeah.
You're getting shot.
I've just
Pull your Black
just had
Orcs
an
back.
absolute nightmare. Huh?
Oh God, yeah, pull your Crimson Killers back.
Yep.
So they don't get destroyed. I have Cav coming to you though. That's an interesting build. He has a lot of missile cav. That's not something you
Yeah.
see very often at all. Be careful of the Fae, because she might... Oh yeah, one thing we're going to have to do, definitely make sure you're spread out spaghetti line, like as wide as you can be.
All right.
Because if she uses her Chalice of Potions on you, she's going to drop a big bombardment. And if you're in a big square, it might just like one-shot a unit.
Okay. He's got one sneaky Knights of the Realm over there, just in the corner, which he probably thinks we don't know about.
They have... Yeah. They have... what are those? So Royal Pegasus Knights are on the field. 2 of them. Okay. We just need to rush the dwarfs and kill them, and I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Just gotta get that green tide moving.
Exactly. We're just going to sit back and take loads of fire. We've got... Oh, I've just got Pegasus Knights coming on me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which is actually a bit of a strange engagement. Are they just
Yeah,
for the
your
psychic
Crimson
charge
Killer
thing?
should be fine. I'm sending you my Warboy Big Gun. Just keep... Yeah, it's gonna pull it. Just get them closer to your main line now.
Yeah.
Man, I feel bad for you right now. You're taking all
taking all the hits. Getting targeted.
That's all right. You've got a lot of infantry too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay. So with the Squig Herd, I think you want to operate them with your main line so they can be in between your greenskins, and they can really deal with the dwarfs well when they're backed up like that.
All right, cool.
So yeah, just pull them behind your main line, and once you charge the Squigs in afterwards. I'm almost there. Yep, they're gonna have a really... Oh, Iron Breakers. Okay, so it's a lot of... Oh man, it's all Iron Breakers. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
So we're gonna...
They're trying to do as much damage to us as possible before we get there, basically.
Yeah, try to send your goblins first to soak up the blasting charges.
Yeah.
And then as soon as those go off, send in the big boys. Man, he has just a really elite heavy army besides those yeomen.
Yeah. It's a strange build, actually. I don't see any infantry apart from... Actually, I don't think there is any infantry. Is he taking all cav?
Seems kind of likely, yeah.
Why am I? Alright, here we go.
Get the the big guns in, and get the black orcs in, and cut through the... I'm gonna have a hard time beating these Iron Breakers in melee for sure, but...
Yeah. Having a lot of lag right now.
Yeah, it's a little bit laggy.
My squigs unfortunately got targeted by some Pegasus Knights that were hiding, which is good.
Charge in.
But
Yeah,
they
okay.
are-
I'll be able to do a lot of damage to those Grail Knights there in that fight. My front line is routing. Gonna get Warzag in there. Gonna get Fists of Gork in there. Gonna pop Wah. Oh yeah, I'm getting around the flank. Okay, this could be good. This could be good. I'll try to... I'm sending you some cav to deal with the Pegasus Knights.
Cool.
Kill those Grails. Kill the Grails. It's gonna be a tough fight.
It is. It's already been pretty tricky.
Need to kill those Ulthar's Rangers for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're holding the line really well. We're gonna effigy of the Git. Oh wait, I have an idea. I have an idea.
Alright, I'm just targeting those raiders with my big boss.
Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. I'm circling it. You see those Grail Knights or those Pegasus Knights?
Oh my god! Oh my god! That's a big hit. That is a big hit.
Yeah. Feels good, but I still think we're losing.
Yeah. I've taken a big charge at the back.
Oh yeah, we're getting stopped
hammered.
actually. Oh no.
I'm just starting to rally a bit at the back now. Come in and help some more.
Yeah, that's the thing with greenskins. We're gonna initially route, but if we can rally, maybe turn this, but it's not looking great right now. The Iron Breakers were a good choice for sure.
Yeah.
Swarming Warzag. No, don't hurt Warzag. He didn't do anything wrong.
Wozak did nothing wrong.
Oh man, yeah, the cab is a serious issue. That was my bad. I didn't really support you too well with the cab. I tried to get my stuff around his flank and deal with him there and like overwhelm him, but it didn't work as well as I wanted.
I took a lot of hits in the back, and it's kind of like ruined my morale at the moment.
Dwarfs and Bretonia confirmed. Combo.
They're pretty good combo. Pretty good combo.
Yeah, those Iron Breakers are.
They're doing the job for him.
I can't deal with these rails. Or the Royal Pegasus Knights, really. Yeah, that's gonna be mass route real soon. Oh!
Oh my god.
It didn't do very much.
It looked cool though.
It did. It looked very cool. It's an awesome spell effect. Oh, the route.
I'm just
It
running
hurts.
out of men, to be honest.
They're all dead. We have brought shame to the Green Tide.
We have.
We're no longer undefeated.
I think if it was going to be any fight that I got defeated in, it would probably be Greenskins. Just going to target. Dropping every buff I have over here.
No, Wurzag, please. Leave him alone.
I'm running out of army. I don't know about you.
We got it. GG, well played.
G to the G.
They did well.
Yeah. No more Greenskins, I think.
Yeah. They're not my favorite.
They are very strong.
They're actually a very good faction, but
yeah,
they're
very, very strong. I'm just not incredibly well clued up on them. I've always, whenever we do practice in the studio, which we try and do when we can, just so that we're not getting rusty, I will always come up against someone who picks Greenskins. So I never logically think to play as them myself. All right, that was pretty poor, but I think we should do some. I think we should do some random builds anyway. To be honest.
You want to do what? Random armies?
Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. Let's try and encourage our next players to be nice and fun with their builds. Let's say it that way. So we're going to give you another screen, Indy. Here, let's see what we get. You've already played Bretonia. You are going to be playing as the dwarves.
Ew!
Oh, you're not a fan?
I mean, what? Dwarfs are the best. What?
Alright, I am going to be playing as the Wood Elves. Oh, man. I've taken your faction from you. Alright. Here we go. We can do this. Now, do you want me to go... What do you want me to build? Do you want me to build something quite kitey so that to maximize the effectiveness of your front line?
Well, we're randoming armies, right? So.
Oh, of course, yeah. What am I talking about? All right, so... Oh, God, that's a weird build. Okay, so... All right. Interesting. Interesting and also frightening.
All right, that's workable. I think that's workable. Let's auto-generate mine, see what I get. Okay. Oh, no. All right.
Okay.
It's a lot of artillery and a lot of range units, not much infantry.
Yeah, that worries me a bit.
Because you don't have a very sturdy main line either.
I mean, I've got Treekin and I've got some War Dancers. That's about it.
This is gonna be tough. This will be tough.
Let's see what happens. We've both got very small armies as well, I feel.
Yeah, I don't see how this goes well for us. Because what's gonna happen is I have a bunch of artillery and no way to protect it.
Yeah.
And that makes for very sad Indypride.
I feel like we're just gonna have to go for some guerrilla tactics here. Like, use the Vanguard deployment and just try and set up ambushes and stuff.
Yeah, let's go for um, MP Crossroads
Okay.
and just get some space and room to maneuver and spread the field and dream big, I guess.
Do we want to go for something a little bit more foresty?
Well, I have a lot of artillery, so
Yeah,
forest will
true,
not
very
benefit me at
true.
all.
Not
And I
that
feel
this is
like we,
cheating or anything, you know. But
yeah, I
a
feel like we want to pick a map that's like
general should
open.
always pick his battleground. So,
Of course, of course.
all right, well, we might as well ready up. At least the least we can do is just give them only a minute to build or something.
Yeah.
We're just waiting on Harry Hobbit, who we have played before. I seem to remember being pretty good. Markuskin, I do not remember though. Let's have a little look at chat. Charles says Ninja Hunt is online. Let's hope that he doesn't join our lobby, especially when we're doing random builds. Get your enemies to auto-gen 2. That would be an ideal world, but
I think Marcus Kine is doing it. I don't know if Harry Hobbit is. I'm fine if he doesn't. He can do whatever he wants.
let me just say it in chat. We are random builds.
I assume he's watching. Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.
So Marcus is auto-genning, and then the other guy, Harry Hobbit, might have said he is doing it.
We'll see. I mean, he's taking quite a while for someone who's auto-generating, so...
That's true. That's true. He might say he's doing it, like put some random chevs in different units and be
Yeah.
like, yeah, auto-gen boys.
Yeah, I auto-gen this army of 10.
That's
great
really,
swords.
really good. That has Demigryph Knights and everything I ever wanted.
Magnum Crockett says it's always Warhammer. Well, we did do a historical stream, and obviously we've got a lot of games being worked on at the moment. Hopefully, very as soon as we can, really, we'll get some gameplay for some of the new historical titles, and then we'll show you off what we've been working on. But we don't know when it's going to be ready, so you've just got to be patient.
Yeah,
Here
you
we are at
guys.
Crossroads.
You guys just announced there's going to be something for a historical game too, right?
Yeah, there's a bit of new content that was mentioned in the blog for one of our historical titles.
Nice.
The bit of concept art that we showed off was actually from that project that's being developed, as it says in the bottom of the picture. But we can't tell you what it is, so you're just going to have to try and guess based on what it is. We've been as cryptic as possible, is what I've heard.
Yeah, the concept art kind of looked like a Viking, but I'm not 100%. It was barbarian or Viking or something. I'm not exactly sure.
Well, let's find out.
It looked pretty cool though.
Hey, damn right it did.
He had 2 wolf pelts on his shoulders. What
Everyone
a
loves
boss!
wolf pelts. So what you need to do is look through history and find whatever period people had wolves around, and then yeah,
that really narrows it down.
Yeah, and then you'll be pretty much there. That's like 10 years of history or something.
So a big burly blonde and wolf pelts. That's
Yeah.
all I need to know. Oh, and wings on his helmets.
Yeah,
on his helmet.
true.
So
All right, Markuskin did do autogen. We don't know about Harry Hobbit still. Just waiting for them to load in. Clan Angren and Wood Elves. Woo, says Bloody Hounds. Hopefully that means he's backing our decision. We'll see. All right. So what have you been generated? You've got lots of artillery.
I
What are
do.
your
I
actual
have,
front
I think,
line?
like
What have you
4 or
got?
5 pieces of it. I have like an organ gun, a bolt thrower. Let's take a look. Goblobber, a cannon. Oh my
Oh, that's a
lord!
small
Why do I
army.
have 4 artillery pieces?
Oh my god.
And then I have
Okay.
2. I have both Iron Drake variants. I have Scolder Guard and Trollhammer torpedoes.
Oh my goodness.
And then I have 2 Quarreler variants of Rangers and a Quarreler. And then I only have 4 melee units, and 2 of them are only. I only have 2 that can actually hold a line. The rest are miners.
Interesting.
So basically, the strength of dwarfs in this game just non-existent with what I have because I have no infantry whatsoever.
But you do have flaming axes, so I mean, what
True.
else? Basically,
How can you lose when you have Warriors of Dragonfire Pass? You can't.
exactly.
It's an auto win.
All right, so I've got some dryads here. I've got 2 units of war dancers, one with Azrai spears and 1 standard. That's been chevroned up to silver 3, which is outrageous. There's some Glade Guard and some Deepwood Scouts, one of which has Swift Shovel Shards and the other has Hagbane Tips, and then 1 standard of the Deepwoods. We've got a Wild Rider unit, we've got Glade Riders as well. We've also got some Sisters of the Fawn, which I don't think I've ever actually used, to be honest. Very fast, Forest Stalker Spellcaster. Oh, they got some abilities.
They can be good. So you basically want to pop Curse of Anner here on like enemy cav, and then you can slow them down a bit and harass them, which is nice. And then you can also pop Shield of Thorns. I believe you can do that on yourself,
well, which is pretty good.
and then do a little bit more damage in melee as well. So
most importantly, I've got some Treekin here.
Yeah, so I think your job is just going to be to try to keep my artillery alive as much as possible.
Pretty much. So where are you going to shove your artillery? Are you going to keep it quite forward?
Yeah, I think I want to keep it about where they are now. Definitely don't put your Treekin in front of my bolt thrower, because that will make them sad.
Yep. Right, let's put them on the right side here. You've got a nice arc on those goblobbers. And then... I mean, how low do you fire with this bolt thrower?
It's pretty low arc, I believe.
Alright, so we're going to have an open block here, where I can just sort of close it in when they get a bit too close.
Yep, and I'll have infantry units nearby, so that won't be a big issue.
Okay.
Like, I think bolt throwers can pretty easily fire. Yeah, they'll be able to fire over my iron breakers where they are right now.
Yeah.
Oh man, keeping any of this stuff alive is gonna be impossible.
Okay, this
game is so hard.
Here. Look, I mean, we didn't turn here. We didn't go here to just do a nice, simple game. You know, we've gone hard as nails. That's what we're all about.
We didn't come here to take part.
Exactly.
We came here to take over.
Exactly. I've got a Spell Singer of Life with every single spell.
Yeah, that's not ideal either.
No.
Because she's like 1,500 gold, and like most of those spells you won't even be able to use.
Pretty much, yeah.
But what you can do is you can Earth Blood and regrowth my Iron Breakers and try to keep them in the fight for as long as possible. So, yeah, that and the Treekin are probably what we want to use the healing spells on the most, I think.
Yeah, definitely the Treekin. All right. I think that's as ready as we're ever going to be. This is such a weird setup. Oh my god. All right. Okay. All right. I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
All right.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. The dream is real.
Let's find out.
We just have to believe.
I believe we can do this.
Do you?
I just hope that Harry Hobbit's taking a random build.
Yeah, Tzeentch is one of those very fickle chaos gods, you know? Like, sometimes he loves you, sometimes he just wants to give you things that will make you and your friends happy, and sometimes he wants to give you the worst army compositions imaginable.
Speaking from experience, I don't think Tzeentch has ever given me anything that makes me happy, to be honest.
Really? Tzeentch has been kind to me a few times in my life.
You never know, but the point is, you're coming Tzeentch against Tzeentch. If you Tzeentch against an actual army build, then who knows what the hell's going to happen.
He did not make random gen.
Oh my god.
No, it's alright, it's alright. We got this, we're fine. Oh god, he has a lot of artillery.
As well. That great cannon's going to be a pain. Alright. Which of your siege weapons is good at targeting other siege weapons?
The cannon? The cannon silver chevs. I can actually counter snipe his I'm gonna pull my Ironbreakers back so they don't get destroyed by Artie. And we're just gonna kind of make a semicircle here, I think.
Okay.
Kind of like this. With our artillery and stuff in the middle. And then your Azrai War Dancer Spears can easily get around behind and make sure the cat can't get at us if that becomes an issue. Which it will be, most likely.
Most likely.
So Boris Tab... Oh, you know what? Take this, you Griffin riding...
Poo.
Hoop face. I don't know what I can say.
Doofus.
You're a doofus, Boris. All right.
I could probably get Ryan to shoot him as well if he gets close enough.
Seriously, bolt thrower, can you shoot? Like, what do you? This is what you're supposed to be good at.
I think he's scared of your miners being in front. Oh, here come the cannons. And they've all missed.
Classic.
I'm actually gonna try and shoot
I need melee units near this as
okay.
well. If you can send.
Yeah,
just start wrapping your Azrai War Dancers a little bit more towards the back.
We're dealing with a little bit of lag. Actually, we might be okay.
Kill Urks.
So he's taking his. He's got Knights of the Blazing Sun, Empire Knights, and Demigryph Knights. Oh my god, that's not gonna be fun.
Game's hard. The green teams at least don't have a good build.
Yeah, but that was the random build.
Yeah.
That is. Oh, he's got Squigs. He's got Trolls. This is an odd one. Chariots, Giant, Ragnarok Spider. Orion's actually doing pretty well against.
Start shooting at his handgunners with your Hagbane tips.
Sorry?
Start shooting at his handgunners with your Hagbane tips. Don't worry about Boris.
Okay.
I mean, we have to worry about him, but don't shoot him with your bows, I don't think.
Yeah.
Just shoot the handgunners. Alright, alright. Our cannon's doing some work. Alright, we have the Demigryphs coming in. I'm gonna get your War Dancers over here.
Yep.
I'm gonna need these guys right there against the demis, like right now.
Okay. Here they come.
Perfection. Yeah, just protect the organ gun. Alright, Sapphire Knights came up the center. I'm gonna pull my bolt thrower back. Knights. Just gotta keep Knights.
They've actually pulled their Trolls out here, which against these Wild Riders is a bit of a stupid engagement. But I think I'm only going to be able to do a little bit before the rest of them turn up. But that's half their health gone though.
Fizzled out super hard. Like it really hasn't done much yet. So we're looking okay. Just gotta keep our. Oh, be careful with Orion.
Yep.
He actually seems to be doing pretty good right now.
He's not awful. I mean, I can probably do a Hawk's Talent on him.
Alright, let's shoot the wolves and stuff. Oh, we've got a... Oh no, he's sneaking in. Sneaking in with mangled marauder things.
Oh god. Alright, I can come after those with my Wild Riders here.
Oh, yeah, perfect, perfect. That's... They're dead.
Done.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Demis, we still gotta worry about the Demis. They are coming in now. They're near Orion. And I'm gonna get my Iron Breakers there. Get your War Dancers on those Demis, if you can.
Yeah.
I am going to Master Wrath and ruin that. Probably not the best usage, but it means they die. Death Creeper go down. Oh yeah, Demi's taking a lot of damage.
Popped a big vortex in that little clump they've got over there. I've just not got a line here that I can work with.
You and me both. Oh, the chariots are getting in and amongst. Get the Wild Riders into the chariots in the center.
Yep.
Oh, actually, we need to finish off the Death Creepers first. I didn't realize they were still alive. Your Azrai War Dancers, try to get them into the middle as well.
Okay.
What
do you want me to target him?
It hurts. They're shooting us. It hurts. Is this the end?
No. We've got this, man.
Is it over? I think. Oh, tie down. Oh, dang it. He got away.
Those demigriffs are routing.
Yeah, get around Boris. We'll just shoot him.
Alright.
With your Wild Rider? Oh, that's Sisters of Thorn. Never mind. I thought that was Wild Riders. This game is hard.
It's not going awful, though. Like, it could be a lot worse.
It could be a lot worse. It could be. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's actually doing. Oh, they have a giant and an Oracle. What? Alright,
I'm not sure where to go from here.
I think you look like you're dying,
Yeah.
which is not ideal. I don't like it when my friends die.
Are we friends?
So I think just try to keep whatever you can alive
Yeah.
and start pulling back a bit.
I think what I'm going to have to do here...
I'm doing work against the giant. I'm definitely doing a lot of damage. Oh, Squigs too. Oh man, lack of mobility is killing me.
Yeah. Come on.
All right, giant's dead. Okay, that's
That Ragnarok's the next threat.
yeah. That thing is high, and it's gonna be really hard to kill it too.
Yep.
Balance bar very much not in our favor at the moment.
No, not at all. War Dancers are coming back. Wild Riders have got a couple of models left.
Who knew not having a front line was not beneficial?
I know. What on earth? How are you supposed to prepare for these situations? You know.
You have stuff coming back. You've got your war dancers back.
Yep.
My Ironbreakers have done absolutely nothing. 8 kills, pretty good, pretty good. My Rune Lord is going to die. Horribly.
Just dropping some buffs on you now. Try and do some damage to this Ragnarok with the Dryads, maybe just before, because I know they're going to rout pretty quick.
If my Swolder Guard can actually shoot, I will be able to do a lot of damage to this Ragnarok, but it's going to be too little too late. Oh, there we go, look at that. Yeah, that AP damage is definitely nice. Oh, Trolls coming in too?
Yeah, I mean, I'm firing on them. They don't have a lot.
It's just Kill Dwarf Simulator. Shoot one more time, please.
One more shot, and then they're gone.
We gave it our best.
I mean, we're still technically in this.
No, we're not.
I've still got my Treekin, actually. They're just standing over there.
Oh, good. That's all we need to win.
Yeah.
Drop your tree bombs on them and it'll be GG. Drop your tactical tree nuke. I think you guys should add that for the Wood Elves. I think a tactical tree nuke sounds like a good time.
It sounds fun.
Is Dogbert coming to play too?
I think he's busy at the moment. We might be able to rope him in if Guy goes and drags him out, but then we'd have to turn the other PC on.
No, I just saw him get online, so I was wondering.
He might join against us. That sounds like something the Dogbert would do.
You want some of this?
Oh, he's in the chat. He's in the chat. He's usually Total War official when he's in the chat. Well, I was not,
oh, the call out.
I was not pulling my weight there. I think I got probably about like 300 kills total.
Yeah, that was not good. We kind of messed ourselves up because we did the faction wheel, which like that in and of itself is kind of random, and then you do the random build, and then it's like you're just asking for trouble there.
All right, well, we did a random faction. Let's go back to standard builds.
Right.
But we will randomize.
I want to win again. I feel like it's time to win.
We got to get that winner. We're on 2-2 at the moment, so this next match is probably going to decide the stream. We are running out of time as well, so let's be quick as possible. We're going to go... I will be the vampire count, seeing as you've already played them.
Okay.
And then you will be Empire.
Oh,
okay.
I will take that.
Interesting. All right.
There he is. CA Salt Lord.
Oh, here we go.
Now down to the king. Dogbert is here.
Well, I mean, technically, if we lose, it's still a win for CA, so it's fine.
True. Good point.
Okay.
I don't work for you guys yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, is it?
All right.
Okay. Blood drinker.
So Empire.
Yeah.
So chat, what do you guys want me to do? Is there anything themed you want? Do you want like some Volkmar flagellants? Do you want me to just win? What do you want? Because I can just win.
Do it, man. Just win. We need a win. We need a win.
Oh, they're calling for fans versus CA. Do you want to be on my team or do you want me to go the other side?
Oh, that probably makes sense, doesn't it?
It does.
We actually
It
have
is CA versus
already
the
had
world.
Markuski play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap over to CA Salt Lord's team. And then from this point on, we are mortal enemies. So I hope you enjoy getting wrecked. That's all I can say.
All right, fair enough. I'm gonna get Ninja Hunt up in here. Easy game. Nah, we'll just let someone from chat join. But we should change map.
We should change map. So let's play on Alpine Ridge. Let's play on Alpine Ridge.
Sure, I'm down.
Let's mix things up a little bit. No, this guy needs to take that off. I'm gonna pop those.
The call out. Dogbert is roasting you in chat.
I can play from here. Dogbert only wins for Dogbert. That's probably true, to be honest. If we're talking to who his actual motivations are, who he actually cares about. It's probably just himself, isn't it?
He's saying you're too heavy to carry.
Ooh, you reckon, dear? All right, well, show me it then. Show me what you got, dog. I've gone for an interesting build. Actually, it's not that interesting.
Man, he is going in right now. Savage.
He reckons he's a big man, doesn't he? I can't see the most recent chat.
Well, he has a background in competitive, so he knows how to talk trash. That's for sure.
Oh, that's where he is. Can't even beat CA guy, worst player in the community team. Wow.
Wowzers.
He's a massive guy. You used to be massive, Salt Lord. Then you hit the gym a bit more. All right, we've got Etan coming up on the other team. This is it. Here we go. Oh, I'm ready to roll. Are you going for a tree build, CA, Salt Lord? Or are you actually going to change faction? Do you want me to do the wheel for you? Wheel? Wheel?
We're playing by wheel. You might as well give him the wheel.
Fuck it. Oh. My wife. Oh,
Fired.
dear. Apologies. I said bucket. That is what I said. Right.
Buckets, yeah, buckets.
It's been a long day.
Buckets.
Buckets.
Kobe.
Buckets.
That's what
Right,
you
here we go.
said.
I've got buckets of fun. That's what I meant. CA Salt Lord is going to be playing. Oh, for God's sake. It's the beast, man. His favourite faction. Beast, man. Here you go. No. Okay, I'll do another one. I'll do another spin because Salt Lord won't have it. Dwarves. How about that? Will you take dwarves? We should have just brought him in, and then we could actually hear what he's saying.
Kind of defeats the purpose of the faction wheel if you don't play whatever you get.
Well, this is CA Salt Lord, and he does play by his own by his own rules. So, what are you gonna do? Dogbert's getting to me. It is after 5. We need to hurry this up, so I'm going to hit ready. Come on, dog. Thank you for all of those. Oh, God, I just can't talk. It hits 5 o'clock, and like my mind's like, done. You're off. See you later. It is 5 o'clock, so let's get there as soon as possible, Salt Lord, if you're listening. I keep calling you Salt Lord. You're Dogbert. You're Dogbert in my eyes. You'll always be Dogbert to me. As much as you're salty, you'll still always be my dog. See what chat's saying. How many people picked up on that? Just one. That's good. I'm telling. Someone's going to tell on me. I apologise. It's a family stream. It slipped out. But it's all good. It's all good. Because somebody else has already spawned on stream. So it's fine. I'm not the first one to do it. That was a guess, admittedly. But what are you going to do? It's the feedback that's just driving me cuckoo. Come on, Dogbert.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why it got really laggy and it was getting hard to hear you.
Oh, you just did a recall?
Yeah, I just recalled.
Okay.
Alright, I am ready right meow. Let's do it.
He's taking ages. I thought he was a pro gamer. He must have had like 20 builds already set up.
Well, he played professional Battlefield 3. Hardly same skill level as Total War, let's be honest.
Total War is not for casuals. Let's put it that way.
No.
Alright, here we go. We're ready up now. Let's do this. It's funny, it's not for casuals, so I don't know why I'm the spokesperson.
I love those pictures that cover the army compositions.
They're beautiful, aren't they? We usually talk through one of them before we do our first battle, but we didn't get a chance to this time because we were so rushed off our feet. Alright, here we are. Alpine Ridge. It's a nice little ridge in the middle.
One of my favorite maps from Shogun 2.
Yeah?
Absolutely gorgeous. Did you know it was a Shogun 2 map?
I did. Hey, come on! I work for CA, man. Don't.
Hey, I
try
don't
and throw
know.
stats
Not
at
everyone
me.
who works at CA has worked since Shogun 2.
I haven't worked from Shogun 2, but I was a Total War fan before that, so I have played on the multiplayer. Wasn't very good at it, but still played it.
Avatar Conquest, loved it.
Avatar
Loved
Conquest is
it.
very fun. All right, so we're just waiting for people to load in.
Yeah, I'm loaded, so I guess it's my teammate.
I would imagine that seeing as Dogbert's on a work PC, that he's probably loaded in. Just swing through the trees here.
I don't even know what my teammate's faction was.
Neither do I. What was he playing as? I can't even remember how to tell. Nope, no idea. Oh well. Oh wait, can we see it in chat? I can't remember. Whatever. We'll find out. I've got people saying he was Mousillon. Or maybe Midland?
The world may never know.
Well, he needs to log in if he wants people to know.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Here we go.
We have to load in first. All right, it looks like he's Bretonia.
Okay. Right.
All right. So last battle of the day for all the marbles. Let's do it.
It's a big deal.
Oh, it is. This
Are you ready?
is. I've never been this attuned to a multiplayer game before. This is for literally my.
You're bringing
It means
out all your best ability now that you're against me.
For sure. Especially to beat Dogbert. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, obviously. I understand that. I understand that completely. Alright, let's shove you in the middle. We'll get one of you.
And then if I lose, I'll blame my teammate. Easy.
Yep.
That's all you need to do.
Because now you don't have to talk to him. Why is he... Hold on. He says, I wrecked you last time
Yeah,
we played Indy.
LMAO, blatantly false.
It wasn't
Not
even fun
true.
for him.
He's
apparently.
literally just making stuff up. Literally. It sounds exactly like Dogbert. You probably dreamed of it. He like dreamed of beating me and was like...
Is there a reason that he's...
What? What's going on?
I'm not going to tell you.
Does he have a really weird build? Is he
No,
doing
no,
something?
no, it's
Right?
positioning that I want
No. He's not doing anything weird.
to.
Probably has like 30 Vanguard units behind my army or something.
No, that would be
No.
ridiculous. That would be ridiculous.
I'm actually not stream sniping, by the way. I have not looked. I don't know what he's doing.
Good boy. All right.
No, when I win, it will be off the back of my hard work and dedication to my craft. A stream
Okay.
sniper, I am not.
Good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You've got to have integrity, man. All right. We're readied up. We've got the numbers. Let's see what happens.
What's happening?
Texas Knights. Interesting. Right, we want to get up that hill, I reckon. So we're going to push.
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if my dude has the right build.
Yeah? You're not backing
He doesn't have the AP we need to deal with dwarves. I don't know. We'll see. A little nervous.
Or to deal with me.
I'm seeing. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
He's got a lot to deal with, actually.
Can you guys see our armies right now?
Not until we crest this hill.
Yeah. We can see yours.
Well, no, you've got a little scout, haven't you? Alright. Well, I'm not worried about that front line, that's for sure.
Jesus. Yeah, that's. Why is he just running? No, he's gonna die. Oh no. I'll try to support him best I can.
Look at you sneaking around the back.
Sneaky? I would never do that. What?
You're the sneakiest man I know.
I am pretty sneaky. That's for sure.
You've got to be honest with yourself. There's a lot of cav. Alright. Let's get in there. Pop down a little. Unit these guys. Tell you what, your teammate's going pretty gung-ho.
Yeah, he's taking that calf fight.
Yeah.
I hope that goes well for us because we're gonna need it.
I mean, he's got the upper hand in this engagement because he's got a hell of a load more than I do. Which you can expect from Bretonia. I need some Slayers from Dogbit, really. But here they come. No, not going to help me. No, he is. Alright, he's backed off. Okay, interesting. I mean, on the front of it, if we're talking just melee, you're getting annihilated. But these cav are going to be difficult to deal with.
Oh man, yeah, he's getting rolled. Yeah, but we do have Cav. Okay, it's not the worst thing ever.
Mm-hmm. Could be worse. I mean, it could always be worse.
Oh no. Go Demis, run.
Alright, what I need to do... Pop these guys down here. Come on, boys, get involved. Too slow.
This game is hard.
Yep.
This game is really hard. I think we lost.
Already?
Maybe. I don't know. This is tough. No, no, no. Shoot the gap. Oh, the micro. The micro. Oh, yeah. What a player.
Not that you're impressed with yourself or anything.
No, no, no. Of course not. Use the cav. Ow. Okay, it's actually still in the balance.
Yeah, I've taken some big hits.
We need the Royal Pegasus Knights to start making big impact, but maybe.
Oh, that's a big hit.
Was it?
I feel like that's hit more of yours than ours, though. Oh, my poor Necromancer. I mean, this is a losing engagement.
Hey, you see those Blood Knights? Yeah, they're not going anywhere, buddy.
Oh, dang you. See, this is what happens when you've got to pay attention to multiple things. I just don't do it. Tell you what I can do. Just whack these Sternsons right in the back of your silver bullets. Don't mind that.
No, please. Please! Actually, pretty good game.
Yeah, it's been good. Oh, here come more cav. Hopefully those Slayers are going to help me out.
Nah. Bretonnia was never, or dwarfs were never your friend.
I mean, I feel like they've helped slightly.
Yeah, they've been alright.
It could have been worse. Alright, let's stop moving these guys. This is not an engagement they're going to have fun with.
No, Boris. Boris, please. Boris, please. What are the Pegasus doing? They're just like flying around, doing nothing.
Bam. Goodbye, Demigryph Knights. Alright. Keep finding those targets, boys.
Alright. This looks bad for us.
Yep.
It does. Oh, the big charge from the Grails! How are those Blood Knights still alive, dude?
Because they're awesome. That's how.
Why won't they die?
Alright, I need some support over there. Oh my god. Boris looks weak.
This is a pretty cool battle.
It is good. I wish I could appreciate it more from like a spectator's point of view.
That's what replays are for. Alright, you need to regen. Keep regenning. Why aren't you regenerating? What? What? Does he only regenerate in combat?
Who?
Boris.
I don't know.
Oh my god, I didn't bring his. Oh, game is
Oh,
so
did you
hard.
not put
I
the
didn't bring his
ability on?
sword, dude.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh, froze a little bit there.
Yeah, a little bit of lag.
He's just making a new army over here with this Necromancer. Hello.
I'm so sad. He could regen so much right now. That'd be so big for us. 'Cause this is still winnable, I think, maybe. Or
This is a tough one. Alright, come on boys, let's stop moving. Got bigger fish to fry.
Stop lagging. I just want to kill things.
So rude, isn't it? I didn't even realise my Blood Knights rallied. I need to get on it.
See your necromancer?
Yeah. That's fine.
Zombies!
Uh-huh. You might have heard of them.
Nah. It's alright, your necromancer's gonna die.
No, he's fine, man. Just pop a little invocation on him.
Please! Dude, I'm so sad about not bringing... I can't believe that happened.
Useless, man. Aren't
You
you?
would literally be back to like half HP at least right now.
Well, he's not.
Alright. Please, use your cav, bro.
Bruh.
It's still in the balance, though. It's crazy. Grombrindol's gonna...
I love watching my Necromancer just fly. Every time he takes a hit from that cav.
It's a really good battle.
It's been pretty awesome. Goodbye, Fae Enchantress.
Did you kill the Fae?
I'm about to.
Oh, she didn't do anything wrong.
She did everything wrong. She got engaged with the wrong hero. Not engaged like marriage engaged. She can marry whoever she wants, but you don't start fighting Vlad.
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him.
She's routing. Oh, you missed.
Oh, man.
Now we can target Boris, because you've just followed me.
Use your calf.
Hello.
I'm on a horse, bro.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. What are you guys doing? Just got a death blob here in the middle. Just hoping people come into it. I can't believe you still got ammo. You used so much ammo on those.
Man, I've been shooting all game. That's how we do it. In the South Boogie. I'm gonna kill that Necromancer. You probably shouldn't say that out loud. I'm gonna come kill your Necromancer, dude. Keep him
It's like,
still.
oh, are you? Oh, okay. Yeah,
He's
sure.
game.
I mean, he's pretty useless to me at the moment anyway. He's out.
Yes. Dude, are we doing it?
Just needed more support from the dwarves, really. Been doing all the work myself. Dogwitch just not got his heart on it. I reckon he wanted to lose, to be honest. Vlad,
Oh,
what
he
you
routed. No. Can we kill Vlad? That is the question. I think so. Is that
He's
a dead
too
Vlad?
tanky.
That's a dead Vlad?
Come on, Vlad. You've got this, boy.
He might, yeah, he might actually be able to pull that out somehow. I mean, he's not gonna live, but if I'm not careful.
Murder him. Murder him. Do your job, Vlad. I don't understand what Dogfoot's doing.
Dogbert's busy getting salty.
And I also don't understand how there's like 28 troops in our army, and it's still like balance of power.
Yeah, because Grombrindal is full HP.
Oh, I should have taken his ring.
It hurts. It hurts.
Really should have taken
slow.
his ring.
Boris did nothing wrong.
Boris is going down, damn it.
No.
You're a coward.
Nice,
You're a coward.
dude. Nice. Just need a little bit more mana for net. Oh, wait, way more mana.
Come on. Come on, boys.
Apparently, Dogbert is not aware of the kiting.
He
Doesn't like that.
doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, he knows what he's doing. He doesn't like it when people run away. It's like, maybe I won't let my handgunners get caught by your Tor Warrior. Sorry.
Well, I'm out.
That's big.
I'm just saying, it would have been 3-2 to CA had Dogbert not joined my team. That's all I have to say. Here comes Grommy B.
This would have been even less close if Boris had his Runefang.
Yeah.
But this was actually a really good battle. It's not
I
quite
should have
over
taken
yet.
the cast iron ring, actually. Just got all of my health back.
I might actually cast this one. It's really good. Only because I won, though.
Oh,
I would
yeah,
never
obviously.
upload a video.
It wouldn't
that
be
I
going
lost.
up if you
like,
hadn't
that would
won.
never happen. Like,
Let's just watch Grombrindal do some damage in the middle. Oh my god. It's not looking good.
oh, can he kill Boris? Nope, he's gonna rout. Yes, we did it. We did it, Reddit.
Oh
we did it,
dear.
bitch. Good game.
This is why we don't have Dogbert on the stream anymore. We've actually cancelled his contract because
He's too heavy to carry.
he's too heavy to carry.
Look at those kills.
Outrageous. Those Grail Guardians got 286 kills.
It's a
Royal
lot.
Pegasus Knights got 144. Grail Knights got 179. Cav brought it through for you.
Flagellants 212. All of them over 150. Great swords almost 300.
Oh my god.
The handgunners almost got 200.
So as we said, when you get a strong combo, you've got a strong combo. However, I'm not sure dwarves and vampire counts were the way to go. I don't think that won us the game.
Now the excuses come out.
No, the excuse is Dogbert is just not on my level. That's the excuse.
Got it. Okay,
That's
yeah,
the
we'll go with
excuse.
that one.
He used to be a pro gamer. He retired because he knew that he didn't have the skills anymore.
He wasn't up
and
to
that's where we
snuff
are.
anymore.
Well, we have run massively over our time because we wanted to do that final battle. That makes it 3-2 to the community, which is, I think, the first time that's ever happened with a winner for the community. So, say thank you to Indypride, those watching at home, because he's brought it back for you. Indy, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me on. Really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, everybody.
That's all right. I look forward to watching your breakdowns of the battle and tell us where we went wrong.
For sure, dude. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for having me on, dude. Appreciate it.
No worries. Thanks very much, guys. We'll see you next time. See you soon. And remember, see you soon.
See you guys.